Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. This is a weekly horoscope for you. Okay, I'm gonna combine the weekly horoscope with the full moon eclipse in Sagittarius reading too. Okay, I'm doing both of it together this time since it's a very eventful week this week. The last week of May, I'm gonna do everything together here. So Cancer. This week we have Saturn turning retrograde in Aquarius. That's one of the event, and the next thing is we have Moon and Saturn conjunction too. That could affect us emotionally, especially you Cancer. You could be feeling some emotionally volatile this week. You could be feeling that, and full moon and eclipse in Sagittarius is happening on May 26th, Wednesday. It's a midweek event, and since you are a cardinal sign, okay, this eclipse may not affect you that much, but still, it's happening in your sixth house. So if you have been having some issues with your health, with sleep routines, with daily routines, doing work or scheduling yourself, having a 24-hour good scheduled day, and if you have been facing some troubles, this and if you're feeling some lethargy, this eclipse could really act as a surprise for you. It could help you be more active. It can help you learn more things about your day, to how to schedule it. You could have some new diet routines or exercise regimens, or even you could start a new hobby or anything like that. And you can add time to that thing also. Okay, you could sleep at the right time, wake up early morning, you can exercise and do a lot of things, okay, during this eclipse. But I'm telling you, you should be ready to be adopting to change right now, and the sense of spontaneity needs to be there. You need to be open-minded, you should take risks, you need to be adventurous. You can also visit, you can go outdoors if you are allowed right now, okay. And also you need to take care of your words, dreams and thoughts, because we could have with the sun and the moon squaring Jupiter in Pisces. Okay, it's another water sign for you, so you could be a little bit you need to be a little bit cautious, okay, when it comes to taking care of your dreams, okay. And there's another event that's happening in this week, that is on Friday. Mercury is entering into your sign. So welcome back, Cancer. You will have a lot of things to say. You could be really emotional. You could cry a lot. You could be really sharing your feelings to people. But the thing is, you need to be cautious, okay. And if you are feeling like you're emotionally vulnerable right now, especially with your family members, with your kids or your loved ones, try to remain calm. And also, instead of lashing out or taking out your emotions on people through verbally, write it down, journal it, and even you can keep yourself sane during this transit here in your own sign, okay. You could also be doing something, since it's happening in your first house, you could have some reflection on what are your needs, how you act through your emotions, how does people view your personality. You could have some changes in that too, okay. Overall, it's a good week for you, Cancer. You need not worry too much about the eclipse. And one more thing is, if you're making some permanent decisions during eclipse, try not to do it, okay. Sit through it, do not take action, because things could be hidden during the eclipse. And most people think that eclipses is when sun and moon, they have shadows, right? So one part of it is hidden, right? The shadow falls on the earth. So what happens here is, some critical information could be lost or hidden during the eclipse. Give it 3 days time, before and after. Do not make any decisions during the eclipse time. If you're starting even a regimen or something like that, do it after the eclipse, okay. Don't do it during the eclipse, because you could hurt your back, or you could even do something silly with your body, and you can have some issues, okay. So sit on it, wait for it, and after 3 days of the eclipse, you can start any of the new things or take action, okay. And if you are a tarot reader like me, or if you're into crystals, do not charge your crystals during the full moon, okay. It is very potent energy, and eclipses are always negative energy moving out of the earth. It's a cleanup time, so it's good to clean your space, clean your cards and crystals and everything, but do not charge your crystals, okay. You could attract a lot of negative energy, so leave it through it. Next month we can do it, okay. So we can do that. I'm going to use the Light Years Tarot for the reading today. This is a Celtic 11 card spread here. Okay, the overall energy will be the 11th card for me, and I'll be doing it using the Light Years Tarot. And I'll be clarifying there's reversals in this deck because it's the main spread. There's no reversals here. I'm using the Rider-Waite to clarify. And then I'm going to, since it's a full moon reading too, I'm going to pull one energy card for you at the end of the reading. Okay, so let's begin, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. One more. Yeah. Done. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's great. Super. Cancer, Wheel of Fortune. Looks good for you. Okay. I'm gonna start here. The Two of Swords is you. Okay, that's your energy right now, currently. Wow, the Nine of Swords is the obstacle. What happened to you, Cancer? Two of Swords is denial, refusing to see things as it is. Nine of Swords is anxiety. Oh God. Three of Pentacles is the foundation. Okay. Seven of Cups is the past for you. Ten of Wands. Oh, is the upright. Four of Swords is the... One second, give me 1 second, Cancer. There was lighting issues yesterday and today I think it's starting to rain here. Okay, so I'm having some issues with the lighting. Okay, the High Priestess. Reversed is how you see yourself as. In the environment is the Three of Wands. Your hopes and fears is the Hierophant reversed. Okay. Hierophant and the High Priestess in reverse. And the Strength reversed is your outcome. Okay. Seems like you are afraid, you don't know what to do. Could be even some destined change here. The Wheel of Fortune is my 11th card here. I'm going to keep it here. Okay. That's your overall energy. So right now you could be in a third party situation with the Three of Wands here in the environment and Three of Pentacles down. Maybe you're in denial because someone left you out in the cold, stopped talking to you, disappeared. It's like, I feel it's an abandonment issue. Someone disappeared on you. You're confused. You don't know what to do. Did someone leave you abruptly, end a marriage, end a commitment, told you that no, it's not working out with me, I'm leaving you? I think there's lots of questions and burdens that is crowning here with the head. That is with the Ten of Wands here. I think you are confused. You don't know what to do. Maybe they moved on and you are now forced to move out of a situation. This is the nasty energy here. The Nine of Swords is the obstacle here. Anxiety, denial. Because the Seven of Cups is confusion and the Two of Swords is denial. Okay, you are refusing to see that this happened. So I think someone dumped you out of the blue, or they left you with something, or they said that maybe even in a job position. This is not a love reading, this is a weekly horoscope, so this could be a weekly tarot reading, okay, with the astrological horoscope, but still it could be career, finance and love. Okay, it's not only love alone. Okay, so this is like either they said that I'm not doing business with you anymore, I'm going to start a new business somewhere else and I'm leaving you, I'm coming out of the contract. Okay, this is not a secret anymore, or I'm not, maybe I think it's someone dumped you. That's the thing I'm getting. It's a dump situation or abandonment situation, escaping out, moving out, leaving you out in the cold and saying, you know, I'm done with this situation. I do not want to team up with you. I do not want to work together. I do not want to build something together. Okay, with the Strength in reverse, I think you do not have the courage to run this business, run this family, or run this relationship. Maybe you did everything for this person and they said that it's not working out for them. Maybe you carried the relationship, you gave everything to this person and they left you out in the cold. That's the energy I'm getting here. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I think this was like a shock for you. But I feel it's a destined change here. With the Seven of Cups here, maybe you chose wrong or there was too much confusion. This could also mean that they manipulated you. They could have lied to you. There could have been a lot of illusions. Okay, they could have told you one thing but they did another thing. And this came out of a shock here. I'm in a shock actually. That's the feeling I'm getting here when I pulled out the cards for you, Cancer. Maybe they gave up on you and you thought that you will pull it together. But with the Ten of Wands sitting on the crowning position, it's like either there was lots of burden in the relationship or you carried the relationship on your own. Maybe there was a lot of loans in the business if you had loans, and now you're forced to work on your own or find new partners, new business. With the Hierophant reverse, this is either the end of a marriage or end of a contract, end of a commitment, or even a marriage here. Okay, you maybe right now you're waiting for them to come back to show up and give a solution to you. That's the environment. Okay, it's like either this person is trying to move on to new things, or you're waiting for this person, or they are waiting for you, something like that. The Three of Wands, I think it's more like they're moving on to new shores or new places. Oh, Cancer, why do you always get readings like this, Cancer? I don't know. So let's see, what are you in denial of? What you're not seeing through? Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is the Queen. So you could have Leo in your chart, Cancer and Leo. Okay, with the Strength card here. Okay, maybe this could be you. Okay, you are in denial. Maybe you know that oh, nope. Are you the other woman, Cancer? Oh God, with the High Priestess here, that this is how you see yourself as. So maybe you're the other woman. Oh God, oh God, no, not again, Cancer. Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you put in a lot of work in this relationship, and you're afraid that you're not getting paid back, or you're not able to keep the relationship together. It's giving you nightmares, it's giving you anxiety, and maybe you are focused too much on work right now, or you could have been stuck in this 8, that is the infinity thing here, where you were going round and round with this person. There's a round again in the wheel here. Okay, maybe they said that they'll do this for you, so you said okay and you went after them and you stayed together for some time, and they did the same thing again. Okay, there could have been broken promises here, broken dreams here. They left you with nothing. That's what I'm getting. So let's see, the Three of Pentacles. You know what flipped? Empress. I'm telling you, you are the third party here, Cancer. For me, this is a Cancer card too. It's a Libra first, Taurus second, and third Cancer. Oh, are you the other woman? Maybe if you are a rich woman, okay, this person asked you to invest in a business, asked you to invest in them, and they took off. Oh, that's nasty here. Seven of Cups. What's the illusion? What's the confusion? The Three of Pentacles again. Oh my goodness, the third party is maybe they played you out financially. That's what I'm getting. If you are rich, they played you financially. Okay, they left you with nothing. You could have been the third woman for sure. You could have been the other woman for sure. Oh God. No. The Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. What's this burden about for Cancer? Hermit. Yeah. Yeah. You're reflecting on the relationship. You're reflecting on this baggage. You're reflecting on isolating yourselves. You didn't, maybe you are now forced to look at your mistakes. Ten of Wands could also mean that practical difficulties, okay? Practically, maybe you invested a lot of money without telling your parents, or you asked your parents for a lot of money and you invested in a business or a relationship with this person, and now you're practically in a difficult state right now. Maybe you lost money, you cannot move on, you cannot move to a new place, you're financially stuck. Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords again, yeah. I think this is Four of Swords happens after the heartbreak, right? So with the Two of Swords here and the Four of Swords here, definitely there was some heartbreaking situation that happened that put you here, where you were stuck in a third party, or you could have been the... I said Three of Swords and see the Three of Swords here. I didn't see it all. Yep, this was a heartbreak or a third party situation that came into light for you. After maybe you were confused, maybe this person was trying to maintain a relationship with you and with another person here, and you found out that this is the Empress with the Three of Pentacles could also mean... Empress for me in the reverse is the Temptress, okay? She is like the other woman also, okay? But since I don't have reversals in this deck, this Empress need not be an Empress. This could be even a Temptress, okay? She could be a Temptress too. With the Queen of Wands, this is a third party for sure. This is a third party for sure. So let's see, the High Priestess in reverse. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? This is how you see yourself, as the Fool card. Yeah, maybe you were foolish here. Maybe you foolishly trusted this person. This could be a colleague too. I think you foolishly trusted this person without listening to your intuition. Now you feel like a fool for trusting them. Now you feel like this person disappointed you, put you in a lot of trouble and escaped out of your life. They took off. That's what I told you. When I first pulled the card, I said they took off. Three of Wands is in your environment. What is this? I think you're waiting for them to come back. Justice. Oh, Cancer. Okay. The Hierophant reversed. The Moon card. The Strength card in reverse. Queen of Swords. I think you are pissed. This could be a Libra too. You could be dealing with a Libra. Gender need not worry. But if you are the third party here, or you had a third party, I think there was a third party. Clarify the Justice here. Why is the Justice here with the Three of Wands in the environment? Wow, that's a lot of cards. Two cards. Four of Pentacles and Two of Swords here. It means someone is holding back from you. They are not sharing. They are for Two of Swords again, Two of Swords again. That is karma here. Why is the Queen of Swords here with the Strength reversed? Ace of Swords. Oh, that's a lot of swords here. And I'm prone to this card too. The Lovers. Oh, could be a Gemini. Could be a Gemini. Clarify the wheel. What is this wheel here? Nine of Wands. Oh God. Trust issues and Two of Wands as a choice here. Oh, we have the Devil. Okay. Devil with the Three of Wands. Okay. I'm going to tell you this, Cancer. Okay. If there was a third party here at work, especially if this person dumped you for another person here, or if they escaped out of it, it's because there's some justice here. Maybe Cancer men, you could have two situations. Maybe you were married, you were in a relationship with someone, but you slept with another person here. What you did is you left that person out, okay, and you went back with your spouse again. Okay, so that's why the karmic justice is here. Okay, and the second thing is for Cancer women, if this person left you out in the cold and went to a third party, again there's justice settled. The contract ending, the disappearance, or this person leaving you out in the cold with a choice to be alone, single, is because they had a third party. That's the one thing. You could be the third party, or they had another person, because the Lovers is a choice here for me. And they didn't have the strength to either leave the marriage, or they did not have the courage to leave the other person here. Okay, so things have settled here. Justice is like when you do something and the same thing happens to you. That is what is justice for me. Okay, so it's like with the Four of Pentacles here is someone is holding back right now. Okay, they could have left you out in a situation. Okay, I'm gonna be little bit in a negative sense here. Okay, you know, if I am the male here, okay, and I am the spouse of this, my husband is cheating, okay, or I cheated on my husband, okay, but I still love my husband, I still want him for the stability, okay. So what I do is I cheat on my husband, but I make it not a big thing, because it was a one-time thing, or we were friends, or it just happened like that, and it was just one-time thing. So I just do what I did is I just come back to my house, I just be with my husband without telling the third party. Okay, so now what happens is, what I had with the third party, I slept with someone else, or I had a cheating scenario. I didn't like the person actually. You know, I didn't like the person. I didn't really think that I could have a great life with him. Just wanted to cheat, okay, or I just wanted to have a quick fling. So I did that. I packed everything, and I just came back to my house, and nothing happened, and I'm done with it. So what happens is, my husband cheats right now, but he cheats with the partner he wants to be with. Understand? He wants to be with the person, he wants to be with that woman, so he cheats with that woman, and he is dumping me right now. Okay, he's dumping me right now, and he's going after the other woman here, because he has a choice. Okay, so what happens is, just because I cheated with someone that I don't like, okay, but I cheated, that will not come into picture, because I don't want my husband to go after another woman. So what I do is, I do a lot of manipulation, or I use my wife standards, or all those facilities, or something like that, my rights as a wife, to keep the man from moving on to this other woman, because I don't want my marriage to end. But deep down, I know I cheated on my husband. This is the karma. So if I am being left out of the relationship, of the marriage, and my person puts me in this situation and moves on with another woman, it's because I did something wrong to the person. Okay, I am putting myself in the shoes, Cancer. Okay, so justice, see, there are few cards which allow me, which give me a perspective, a broader perspective. With the Hierophant reversed and the High Priestess reversed is unconventional. Okay, this is not traditional, this is not something that is here. Okay, so the thing is, either the person found out Maybe with the Empress here, you're the ex-wife here. Okay, you're the ex-wife. Your person left you for another woman because he had a choice, and that's the truth. Is this person is in love with the other person. Okay, but you are sticking with this person because you want the stability, you want the money, or you do not want to go alone. You do not want to be alone. You do not want to separate yourself because you know that this person, this could be greed too. With the Three of Pentacles, could be greed too. Okay, you have a job, you have a career, or you have a business together. You want the money, you want the stability. See, the Three of Pentacles is also like where one person is working and the other two is earning from it or gaining from it. So you just want to gain it. You want to have this wife status here, and you do not want this person to move on to another person, even though they are in love, even though your man really wants to be with another person. You keep pulling the strings with your wife status. Okay, I think this reading resonates more for the Cancer men, and if Cancer women, you are the ex-wife, you are doing it, and the karma is catching up to you. With the karma in the Three of Wands, as this person leaving you out in the cold, dumping you for another woman, is karma. Even if you did it once, even if you thought that this person, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, justice doesn't come unless there is some injustice. Okay, so definitely there's some injustice here, and this person with a choice here is someone has trust issues right now. Definitely, they don't trust you or you don't trust them. There's definitely trust issues and there's a choice. Okay, one person wants to move on. This could be you, Cancer. This could be you moving on, or someone leaving you out in the cold. But that's what is justice here. Someone not giving you the money, someone not talking back to you, they're holding back, they are not giving you what you want, is karma for you. Okay, I'm gonna pull one card from this Energy Oracle deck for you, Cancer. Maybe you don't know, you can't find the man right now, or I think it's the man. Cancer, you disappeared, because for me, the Hierophant on the Moon, blossoming abundance, beautiful. Okay, I think I can read this card in two ways. One card is someone, the ex-wife is sticking to the abundance here, sticking for the money here. That's why they are not allowing the other person to move on. Okay, that could be the blossoming abundance. Or one more thing is, if the person has left you because you had the money, they used you for the money, or they stuck to you for the money and they left out the relationship, they put you out in the cold because it was more of a monetary relationship than a love relationship. Okay, so that's what I feel here. Okay, I feel generally this card is a beautiful card in this deck. Blossoming abundance is attracting abundance in your life, but I always read based on what the tarot is telling me. So this is like that someone used you for the money, or you used them for the money. Ex-wife privileges for the money. That's what I'm getting. So this is all about the money here. Okay, more than anything. So I hope this reading resonated with you, Cancer. Thank you.